Welcome back, everyone.
We're back.
So, we're kind of lost, but a kind soul in the Discord happened to point us at something that we might have missed that might help us here. So let's see whether or not that pans out. In our inventory, we still have the Winfield notes here. Now, they described, they said that the Winfield notes describe a path we can take that'll lead us to a different area of the depths that we didn't explore. So separate from the one that we used to from the blog, right?
Yes.
Nested brackets. That's still funny. So let's see if they describe a... Oh, you know what it is? I wonder if we have to follow the direction of their expedition.
The heading. That makes sense.
That would okay, that would be it. Why didn't I think of that? All right. So let's go ahead. I still have my notes from the last time we had to deal with this that have the headings on them. God, I've taken so many notes on this game. Hold on. Here we go. So now if switches over to the other method of orientation, I will know what to call them. And I still have my map of the depths here as well. In fact, let's just do this right here. So first heading is down, right?
Yep.
And then the second heading is also down. Doobie-doo down, down. Comma, comma. That's interesting, because we can't actually go down from the entrance of the depths.
Regardless, what do they say?
Let's keep looking then. First hour, beginning descent from abyssal plane, bathysphere integrity holding through initial pressure increase. Observation is challenging due to intense darkness. Observed a school of lanternfish. Unknown species hycoplankton, increased aggression in sea life. The second entry, also heading down. Second hour of extended submersion, integrity holding, taking regular samples of surrounding water/emotions. Current popular theory holds that the relationship strands at this level which coalesce into liquid-like behavior at this density are completely disconnected from the surface. Remnant scraps of emotion whose source and target died long ago. The density down here is due to eras of buildup of old emotion. A sea monkey colony.
Did we see a sea monkey colony?
I think we did. I couldn't tell you where it was. I did not take notes on what was where. I just have a map. Let's see. Depth. Heading west. Integrity holding slight nosebleed. Ambient emotions proving to be surprisingly consistent given how thick this area is with relationships. West. Continued consistency of emotion sampling lends support to alternate theory. There's something below us that feels deep, thick, wave-like bands. Okay, then they stand still.
And they saw a floating network of coral with fear growths.
Interesting. Slight damage to external plating after encounter with skeletal sharks. Not severe enough to end observation. Experiencing mild synesthesia, consistent with reports from previous divers. Bathysphere smells tan. Rations taste like silk. Not severe enough to end observation, stopping to examine local phenomenon. Extensive floating network of coral with calcified fear growths. Examined it closely and took samples. Useful for investigation of how fear spreads. Interesting. Heading up. Synesthetic. Symptoms intensifying. Concerned they might interfere with my piloting. Taking steps to return to surface. Observe. Nothing. Focusing on surfacing. Cool. That is reasonable. Was mistaken in previous entry, was not going up, was going flutes. Flutes is west. And they'll continue flute going west, which is also flutes. West, west. Observed soft and cold blobs. And then heading drums, which is down. And then down again.
And then it ends.
And then it ends. Observed eyes.
Concerning.
That's intense concern, if you will. So where? I wonder where we could get that to work. Down,
Let's
down.
just try it.
West, stationary. West, west, down, down. That's too many downs.
And yeah, let's just zip over there.
Yeah, let's just zip over there and try it. Let's return to ship. Because I think we are very much just gridlocked at this point here, so... Oh, we can continue on. Oh, I didn't realize that. And there's a thing over here?
Huh.
Did we check this out?
I don't know.
I didn't realize there were other options. Interesting. Well, nonetheless, we're going to go to the depths. Okay. I descend. Ah, there is an invisible steer down. I see you. Okay. So I wonder if that counts that first down as our like going into the depths or not. But let's try starting from this point.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Down.
Okay.
Wait,
it doesn't
blockwise
let
wall,
us.
solid blackness, huh?
Where will it let us go down?
So if we can't go that way, let me try and trace out the path along the way that they would have taken it. Down, down. Down, down. West. Stationary. West. That just takes them right off the map.
Can we see any of those landmarks that were mentioned?
Yeah, let's look around and see if we can find what... Where does the first...
First is lanternfish.
The lanternfish. So let's try to find the lanternfish.
And just below that was what? Sea monkey colony.
Okay, so lanternfish and then sea monkey. Let's see if we can line that up somewhere.
Yeah.
Here we go. Lanternfish.
Okay.
Okay. So that's right here. Okay, so let's try going from here. Then we go. Let's go down. This should bring us to sea monkeys.
Yeah.
Okay, and then from the sea monkeys we go west. We sit still. And then we go west according to the corrected thing. Then we go west. Then we go down. Then we go down.
Wait. Did we see that gruesome corpse before?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, God.
Here we go. The wall of blackness here is strangely slanted and porous. Think if I had the right perspective, I might be able to see a way through. In places like this, the journey is important as the destination. It's probably a specific path you need to follow through the depths to get through here. I thought we did that for sure, but... Okay. Well, at least
Let's try it again.
Maybe we need to fail at steering up from there.
Yeah. Could be.
Let's go back to the top, reset our time in here, right?
I was thinking, what if we need to not do that? Because we see him lose it and start seeing soft and cold blobs. What if that's exactly what needs to happen?
That's... You know what? That's a good insight. Okay, let's try that. So we start from... Or maybe we can also try failing the upward thing at one point.
Yeah, let's try that too.
So there's the school of lanternfish. That's right here. Let me just mark on the map where... Down, down, west. Stationary. Okay. Down. Colony of white sea monkeys. Okay. Then we want to go west. We want to stay here for a moment. Then they tried to steer up. The first entry said he steered up at this point.
But steering up works. That's interesting.
West. And then gets us trapped. Plus, I think that we did find the... Let's go down. Down. West. 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 Down.
Oh.
Ooh, that worked. And then down one more. Yeah, here we go. Okay, we got it to work. I could go deeper. It could not be more clearly dangerous. Space outside is pressurized with feeling and shockingly cold. Notes from a doomed expedition lead me here, but... really, really want to know what's down there. What do I do?
Yeet.
Spiders!
YOLO!
YOLO! As they say. I understand the risks, but that doesn't stop the desire. I gun the engines and steer drums. Send through shades of softness, shades of blackness. I can see the texture and feel the color. I reach a depth and I can see that darkness is a rainbow. Ink, ink, ink. Onyx, onyx, onyx. Sable, sable, sable. Pisceus. Obsidian. Atramentus. Charcoal. Stygian. Raven. Ebon. Jet. Beautiful black, visible and tactile, parting like curtains, and behind the curtains, the dizziness of space, the fever of unimagined jungle. Shapeless things lurk and caper and flounder at the edge of my vision. Then she opens her eyes. Oh, hello. Oh,
Hi there.
That's too many eyes.
Maybe it's just enough eyes.
400 eyes. A piercing gaze cuts through the cockpit. Decompression. I am caught in a captivating glance. I am drawn out into the eyes. Her attention is killing me. She turns her attention away. I am left in darkness. But it is not darkness. I cannot comprehend this space. I am struggling to experience it as something I understand. I see fragments of it, what it is or what it could be. I see it as too many things at once. The splintered view hurts to perceive. Force myself to get up. Awash in gibbering madness. This place is fragmented and painful to perceive. There's a silken, sticky, gaseous shroud that I can't see beyond. I hear skittering trumpets cawing. There's a clock here. There's a way south. Oh, the trumpets is going to be a direction, isn't it? Trumpets might be upwards. So let's take silken, sticky, gaseous shroud that I can't see beyond. Is girded by pulsating black flesh. Open air. A white plaster wall. It's made of pleated cotton. Oh, this thing again. Oh, we have to perceive it correctly.
Okay.
This object is girded by open air. It's made of vaporous mist. Its color is egg white.
Ooh.
Okay, so we are going to drop a hot save here.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't realize we were losing all of our, we're going to lose all of our health doing this. But
Immediately back down to single digits as soon as we fucking healed.
to be fair, that, a silken, sticky, gaseous shroud. It is probably...
What if it is a spider web? There's a white plaster wall, it's webbing and it's white. Yeah?
Yep.
Piss.
All right, let's keep guessing. Pulsating black. We just dropped a save, so we're going to keep trying this.
Yeah.
Let's see. If we want it to let us through, what about that?
Son of a bitch.
Pulsating black flesh. Vaporous mists, and maybe it's a cheerful light blue. I guess we could just sit here and...
I don't see what else we can do. There's nothing that is clear to me that it would be other than the spiderweb answer I tried, which was wrong.
Okay, so we are going to... The trumpets are going to become, according to my notes, they're going to become... a...
Yep.
Trumpeting of low fanfare.
Yep.
Announcing the wonder of melody of an ethereal dream. And now we're in the solarium.
And we didn't do the first bit. The second bit.
Oh, the way south. Yep.
No, the second bit. Look away. And look at the second one.
This one? Oh,
yeah.
Okay, yep.
We also didn't save after that.
God, I'm sorry. I really did expect to just keep running into stuff that would drain our health, so it is strange that we did not. Or good, maybe it's because they become easier. Cool.
Cool, let's save.
Let's save that. Save. We are at 100. Are we out of slots almost?
Yep.
Wow, gonna have to start rotating soon. The way south is made of wood. Well-bought frame. Okay. Let's stabilize the 2 ones here that we know we can do. It is a door with a lock. And the one to the south. Whitewashed wood and the scent of pies. Okay, let's drop another save.
Yep.
We have... oh my god, look at all the... We're gonna have to start rotating.
Indeed.
Wait, did we skip an entire page here?
Ha! We
Lol.
did.
Okay, just for my own sanity, we're not gonna start there, but... That's funny. Okay. Let's keep looking at this. There's a hexagonal oaken glass against the wall. Object stands against wall. It is rectangular? Made of cherry wood and glass. Because it's open. There's a teapot inside of it.
Probably the one that's made of cherry wood and glass we can see because of the glass, right?
Yep.
It's because there was a different option that is not, it is open.
Holy.
Probably the one that we see because it's open is the rough oak planks, right?
I see. Because its door is made of glass. Okay, yeah. So we're trying here. We're trying rectangular cherry wood and door made of glass. Got it. Looking at a glass fronted display with a cabinet of fine china. There's a teapot inside of it. Take the teapot. Find this. I can't get at the teapot inside. It is locked. Okay.
Interesting. Well, let's see if we can find the one where it's just open.
Tea time is at 4:15. It's not tea time.
But consider, we can shift. And there was another option, one that said it is open. So let's take a look at that.
True. Let's try. So you want to just do the same thing, but beside of it because it is open?
Yep. Not the same, though, because it'll be a different one. So, for example, something like, rather than unholy beeswax or that, rough oak planks. Because this isn't one that's closed with a glass window. It's one that's open.
Would it be the lopsided one made of rough oak planks?
Not sure.
Let's
Maybe.
try. I feel like that hexagonal goes with unholy beeswax. Just bees and cell. You know what I mean? Let's try lopsided, rough oak planks, and inside of it because it is open.
There we go. Easy enough.
Teapot. All right, we got a teapot. Let's drop
Look
another.
at the. Oh yeah.
We've made progress without dying, so we will.
Ooh, not load, not load, not load. Save.
This is gonna suck, but all right. All right. Let's keep going.
An altar.
Something flat and broad stands in the middle of the space. Is fleshy scabbing? No, thank you. Rough stone, maybe. Shining cherry wood. I like that. Cryptical engravings. Yellow-gray fibrous membrane. Silk tablecloth. Sure. Was a polished dried blood, wet blood. How about...
Yeah, I like that well enough.
Lovely wooden table covered with a neat... It is set for tea. Service, there's everything you would need to have tea. There are teacups and by extension... The only thing that's missing is the teapot by extension of the tea. Place the teapot on the table. Doesn't have anything in it, so it doesn't really add to the tea setup. I pick it back up. So we need tea. Okay. We've made progress. We need tea. It is the wrong time for tea, and I'm sure that's important.
I'm not sure about that.
Because it tells us exactly what time it is, and then it also gives us a clock back here in the solarium. Whoop. There's a clock that we can't do anything about.
Yeah.
Tea time.
What do the other doors do?
Let's take a look.
Because the east one's locked, right? Let's see.
Yes. Use the spare key. I don't have that.
Left spare key on the wind chimes, it said. A note attached to it reads, left spare key on the wind chimes.
Good call. Left spare key on the wind chimes. Okay. And now we got a blasphemous space. Place is fragmented and painful to perceive. Her bright, sinister ribs decorate the walls, chiming, ringing, terrible, endless, ominous, up and down the strange and lovely keys. Clean, black, squishy, solid thing. Well, this is fun. All right, let's try this first one here. Archaic frescoes with sinister meaning. Racks of pots and pans or ribs?
Definitely racks of pots and pans.
I'm feeling racks of pots and pans. I don't know about you. They are made of bright copper, bone, basalt inlaid with tarnished silver. I'm going to go for bright copper. Hideously carven, dented but well made, arched and massive. Dented but well made.
Yeah.
Some sort of glove here, but I can't
Hey.
Take the oven mitt.
Yep. Now we can touch the sun.
Yes, let's go do that. And then we'll save after we touch the sun.
Ha ha!
I can move it along the invisible line of day. Place the sun at mid-afternoon.
Tea time.
Tea time.
What time is it?
So maybe evening then.
Is 4:30 evening?
I don't know normal people times. It is not mid-afternoon apparently, so let's near the evening.
Interesting.
Interesting. Okay. Let's try one more time. Touch it. Oh, is this like morning tea? No. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it does not look like the clock does hours outside of noon. Huh? That's pretty weird.
That is strange. Let's see what it does at mid-morning.
I'm betting noon 15.
I think we'll leave it there. We can always come back and dirtle it. It doesn't seem to be punishing us. So for dirtling about that, let's go ahead and save.
Yeah.
Oh, remember the mobile octopus?
I do.
I do remember the mobile octopus. Chiming, ringing, terrible, endless, ominous. Okay, these are probably the wind chimes.
Yeah.
Bird song, probably? Accompanied by spectral bells and wind. Light chiming. It is cheerful. Take the key. Spare house key. Awesome. Clean, black, and squishy solid thing. A gas burning oven. Mounted on top is an iron kettle.
Yeah.
It is clean. Light the oven.
What?
Let's hold on and see whether or not we find something. Okay, so so interestingly, both this solarium and the kitchen have been fully changed. Near her presence has not. Maybe now that we've got the teapot, we want to
turn it the other way again.
Yeah. Like that, right?
Yeah, yeah. There we go.
Okay,
Can we look at the tea time sign again just to make sure it's still the same? Okay.
Cool. Let's go ahead and drop another save now that this is all. Okay. Now let's try going east.
Oh, hey. Tea. This is where we'll get the tea.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay. Many eyes, many limbed monsters, painfully shifting shape, howl, and mutter. Their bodies are black, kite, with brilliant fur. Many colored black, gray, striped, yellow, and white.
Probably slate gray. What if it's dogs?
Together with the many legs, they're sonores with purring.
They're cats.
Cat. Smell coppery with the blood of the last kill. They smell like tuna and sunshine. Yeah, tuna and sunshine.
Are they going to be gray cats or are they going to be many colored?
I think
Probably
many colored. Many colored. We did just save, so let's... Yay, cats. Clear muddy liquid. I don't like that. I see crystal clear water flows lazily over stones and earth. What are the other options?
There's stones and earth inside?
We're outside now.
Okay. Are we outside? Oh, we are outside. Okay.
Ooh,
So my thought was a fountain, maybe.
Yeah, you're right.
It'll be crystal clear water, right?
Flows in pulses?
I don't know.
Because it's a fountain then, right?
Did we just save?
We saved before we came to this room. We can redo the cats.
Okay.
I'll save after the cats.
Not load, though.
This is so menacing. Okay, so I see crystal pulses over marble. Okay. Let's try that again. Over stones and earth? Nope. Okay. Flows lazily over marble. Quickly over marble? Okay. Quickly over marble.
Let's not save. And let's see if that was the correct one.
Okay.
Right? Because we didn't check if that's actually the correct...
We can collect some water.
Okay, we can collect water. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
Near escape. So we load near escape here.
Yep.
Water quickly over marble. Let's collect some water. See oaken rows of tea-scented moving legs. That's not right. I see flowering bushes. You are organized and well kept.
Yeah.
Smells of sweet floral scents.
That sounds good to me.
I like this. Wilting leaves look problematic and unappetizing.
Suspect they need sunlight. Oh, now there's sun. Let's try that again, because now it's sunlight. Okay, so the room had
Bada
to
boom.
switch.
Yeah, okay. Tea time. Let's save. Again.
And we probably don't need to go into our web ship yet.
No, not yet. I want to figure out the rest of this puzzle.
And now we have everything we need to make some tea.
But it's the wrong time.
I don't think that's a problem. Let's make some tea. We haven't made the tea, though.
Need to find a way to warm it up. Got it. It's an oven here.
Yep.
Okay, let's use a fire. That's fine. Boil water.
All right, now we have tea.
Now we have tea.
All right. Let's try the afternoon. Seeing as the clock doesn't actually map to the actual time, let's just see what happens if it's the afternoon.
Touch it. Protect my hand with a glove. Mid-afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Indeed.
Set for tea. Huh. Well, we set everything for tea, but nothing's happening. Maybe the afternoon is the wrong time?
Yeah, we could try the evening again.
Here we go. Let's try this. Or is there something else we need to do?
I have a weird idea.
What's your weird idea?
What if we have to do this to make tea, but then we have to turn it back into one of the other things afterward? That our making tea in this version of the world corresponds to something else in a different version of the world.
Yeah, because it does let us keep changing things. We made everything as pleasant as we could, but that doesn't seem like that's the only way things could be.
Have we saved now that we made the tea?
Let's do that. All right. So what would you have us do?
I don't know. I wonder if there's another change if we do any of the weird stuff like that. Yeah, what's that do?
Let's try it. Okay, so let's see. This is fleshy scabbing. Let's try to go for the blood. Wet blood. Oh, my bad. It is set for tea.
It's still set for tea, and it still says there's tea in the center of the table. Wow. Okay. What happens if we do the same on the display cabinet?
It's hexagonal, probably.
Yeah.
Unholy beeswax. Okay. Okay.
Oh, God.
I'm standing inside the beating heart of a giant creature. Oh, frick.
But there's still teapot. There's still a sign about tea time, huh?
Traced in pulsating arteries on the wall.
Ha! We could do the same here.
Let's try that. Maybe there's a way we can make the clock say 4 instead of 12.
Maybe. Let's try making it scary. So we did black flesh.
Yep, black flesh.
The webbing and the... Was it the white? Or was it the gray? I can't remember.
So the pulsating... Oh, for this one, the pulsating black flesh went with egg white. Yes.
Okay.
But that is spiders.
That's fine. It's scary. The others weren't. So let's just try the others. It mentioned a volcano exploding. Let's just try that one. That sounds like a volcano.
Surrounded by absolute void with a hint of vast leaping shadows. Expectation of thunder, a mountain top broken, spewing guts of smoke, surrounded by a jagged...
The moon is full. Oh my god.
Let's try the other setting here. Okay, so wait, that got us... This puzzle is so fucking weird. Okay, the active volcano. Dark storm clouds. Okay, that one is... Okay, let's see. Void.
Yep.
Curious Spire. Okay. And nothing we can do with the void. Okay.
Let's try the door as well.
Oh, okay.
Just see if we can get this to resolve into something coherent.
Bone.
Interesting. This hasn't resolved into anything.
Vaporous mists. What did I fuck up here?
1,000 gilded spires.
Whoops.
What happens if we go south now? Does it take us to the same place? Okay, it does.
Yeah, I don't... It looks like we'll be able to come back here. Let's see if it lets us just leave and maybe come back. If it lets us leave and maybe come back here, maybe we can get some idea of what we're supposed to do in here. Because I am confused.
I have a feeling that this is about all we will get for an idea. Nothing else outside here cued us in other than the notes.
Yeah, the sign about tea time and the clock are the two bit. Let's try changing the moon, see if that changes the clock in any way.
Sure.
Ominous dark storm clouds sense the expectation of thunder and 1,000 gilded spires. And we can always reload.
Yep.
Cool. If it's full. Okay.
What's the clock say?
12:45. Let's try a different one. Try waxing gibbous.
Oh,
here it is.
We got it.
Okay, let's load back so we can get our help.
I also just figured something out. I know why. Can we go back real quick to that screen?
Yep. Yes.
Because I know why this wasn't resolving into something. The trumpets. We never changed the trumpets.
All right. Since I don't think we're gonna keep it this, you want to see if what we can change this to?
Yeah. Could be a cacophonous cawing.
Well, let's finish with the moon because we also have to change the moon thing.
Okay.
And then we'll see what it look, and then we'll reload because I want our health back. Okay.
I was just figuring we have to reload anyway before we do the moon thing, because
we need to find out which one does. Oh, I get.
Yeah, we have to find it out either way. So
okay, fair enough. So the weird one is the void,
the curious spire,
the curious spire,
and
the infinity of
vapors.
luminous vapors. Okay, so we're gonna try to perceive that completely, and then the trumpets. Probably a whispering shuffle, skittering movement. The spiders don't seem to go here.
But, so we had multiple things. Previously, we had this on the eye. We took it down to the gray mists. Let's try putting it on the eye, the one that had the webbing. Yeah. There we go.
Oh, I see. That's fucked up. I don't like it here.
Pretty scary. Anyway, let's reload.
Anyway, yeah, let's reload to which one was it when we were still
probably slot 8.
Okay, we got the parlor fine and the solarium's fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna change the beautiful city specifically to an ominous dark storm, right?
Yeah.
A mountaintop and a jagged isle of cold wastes in a shadowy cove. Touch the moon. So this was 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Blood moon. All non-basic lands are now mountains.
There we go. That did it. So let's change this back to azure sky. And we want this at near
mid-morning.
Oh, mid-morning?
Yep.
You're right. You're right. Because mid-morning is the 15, then the 30, then the 45. I get it. It doesn't work exactly, but it works. Okay. Let's mid-morning.
And should now be 4:15. She's here.
She is here. All right. That's ominous if I've ever...
Yeah.
Save. Hi. Her eyes are hazel and touched with crow's feet, solid black, and there are 8 of them. She wears a cloak of webbing that spreads out infinity, a sensible housecoat. Her hair is black and smooth, soft and gray. She is darning socks. Hello. Woo!
We got order.
For some order.
Order in the court.
The mother looks about the lovely parlor. She is inside. The sun shines in from the solarium in the courtyard. The smell of pies wafts from the kitchen.
What a thoughtful thing you are.
She presses a few motes of order into my hand. I pocket them. Before I can ask the mother any questions, we have... Yo, we got our health back!
Hell yeah!
We have to tea. When I drink it with her, her tea is rose hips and fills me with a powerful warmth. Recover 20 health. There are shortbread cookies that are quite good. She darns socks as we drink. The mother looks at me with a faint smile as she mends socks with black thread. What are you?
I am the mother, dear.
And what is this place?
My parlor, dear.
Which version of this place is real?
They are all true, dear. What you saw at first is true as well, but I am so glad you managed to interpret it in a way that is not hurting your poor little mind. We don't get many visitors. It's so nice to have company.
Okay. Well, that's good. Did you create the web?
Not really, dear. At least not in the sense that you understand the word create.
Why did you grab me?
There are many reasons I might have taken you from your little ship. Perhaps I wanted some company, my dear. We get so little company. It's so pleasant to have someone puttering about. Or perhaps if you had gone deeper, you would have broken. Your mind is very flexible to be able to go about here, but not that flexible. Or perhaps I needed a favor.
What favor could you possibly need from me? The mother takes a sip of tea.
My daughter is trapped in the wailing pit. The world is trying to change her. And in some ways it is working. They took her voice. When you cannot speak, you find ways to scream. Please be a dear and go there. Use the power you learned here to see her as she should be. There we go!
There we go! All right, sure. Cool. I am so glad we could chat.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and finally compile Unbabble. We've been sitting on this for so long. Oh my god. All right, we've been trying to do that forever. And now we finally can. All right. Despite the fact I distantly remember the ship being cracked in half, it appears completely undamaged. Check all along the hull where I was sure I saw it split open. I find curious tiny markings, like someone chain-stitched the metal back together using spun strands of the same metal. I feel uncomfortable removing things from this place. Before leaving, I return the oven mitt to the kitchen. Now we take off. Okay, that's reasonable.
All right, so that was the wailing pit?
Yeah, the wailing pit is where... Okay. Descend. Descend. Descend.
Don't bend.
Hallelujah. And we'll save here.
Yep.
Look at us rotating saves like pros. Cast a spell. Unbabble!
We want to make it light, right? With Salve Mundi?
Yes.
Oh, we already did that. Okay. Cool, never mind. Because we haven't approached her yet,
right.
So we won't be able to
swim over to the girl,
her.
Carefully staying above the pain. See her in a different way. Okay. Slanted downwards, and she is smiling inoffensively. Friendly and bright. Black, and there are many of them. Storm blue and wild. Friendly and bright. Too revealing but not too conservative. A robe that smells of pine and deep forest. Nothing but her skin is smooth black chitin. Lovely pink dress. Tied up in a bun that is neither piggishly tight nor sluttishly loose. Curled around flowers and pearls. Yellow and tangled with twigs. Long and black, and its tendrils undulate and snap. Her hair is curled around flowers and pearls.
That seems sensible, right?
Yep. Silver bracelets. Wriggle her slender wrists out of her manacles, trying to pick apart her chains with long red claws. Is trying to wriggle her slender wrists out of her manacles.
Let's try that.
I'm looking at a lovely young lady.
Let's try talking.
Hi. This is better, but it's not me. This is more mother style. Please see me as me. Okay.
We can talk now, though.
We can. We didn't need to unbabble that time.
Cool. Let's try the spider way.
I bet it's spiders.
Let's make her into a cool spider.
Just to be thorough, I am going to write down the ones that we... Not friendly and bright. Not the pink dress. Flowers and petals. And manacles. Okay. So let's try spider. Her eyes are black and there are many of them. Nothing, but her skin is smooth black chitin. Long and black and its tendrils undulate and snap.
It was the previous one.
The claws?
Yeah.
Looking at a monstrous spider child. She's a voice now, but it's not one that can form human words. She hisses, she sighs, she shakes her head. To be a spider is better than what she was before, but she's not the spider. She needs her own form.
Son of a bitch. Is it the robe and the twigs and stuff?
Let's try that.
Yeah.
Okay, so see her in a different way. So it's not the spiders. It's not black and many. It's not black chitin. It's not long and black, and it's not red claws. Got it. Okay. So what are our other options?
Storm blue and wild. Let's try that.
Slanted downwards is... Yeah. Storm blue and wild.
Robe.
Yep. Yellow and tangled with twigs.
Yeah, that one. Let's try that.
Looking at the maiden, she smiles and it's like vicious moonlight. The chains shatter, and then the shattered bits shatter, and then the bits of the powdered chain burst into particles of molten flame and burn until they are nothing. And then there are minuscule sparks, the tiniest fireworks as the molecules of the burned particles burst and are destroyed in the most fundamental way possible. She looks satisfied, and then she looks at me.
Visit us.
And then she is gone. Holy shit.
Let's visit them.
Let's visit them! Yeah, go over tea! The one below. The mother's here.
It's the same. Is she in one of the other rooms? Not there. What if she's in the kitchen? Interesting.
Do we have to switch it to a different perception of it?
Maybe. What if we have to do one of the other versions of this place?
Yeah.
Let's try that.
Okay.
What sort of place might the maiden be? So we've done the options. We know what we can do here. So let's try that first thing. What if it's rough stone and cryptic engravings?
And dried blood.
Yeah. What if it's that? So we didn't perceive it completely.
Oh, shit. Okay. I should... it is set for tea. I should save now that we're here.
Yeah. Reasonable. But not load.
Interestingly, here we go.
So we've got the altar. Let's try the next thing.
It is...
lopsided.
beeswax.
Probably not beeswax. Let's try the planks. Yeah. Let's make it a shelf.
Okay.
And that can be a path with foliage.
Okay. Rock and smoke.
Interesting. But it's still the mother.
Huh.
What if we have to make her be different?
I don't think we can.
We can. With clicking those options. That's how. Yeah, spinning the shadows into the red. Let's click try to perceive her completely.
Oh, yeah, jeez. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm understanding it and I'm clicking the wrong thing.
There we go.
How are you doing?
I am myself again, but the chains still grow out of people's minds. I hate them. That is why I went to their place of power. I thought that by destroying them there, I could change the world. And it did. But not as much as I wished, and it trapped me in that form. I will spin and think of what else to do.
Belatedly, it occurs to her to say,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome. So...
Yeah?
What are... I have the Maiden.
This is the end of your world and the beginning of something else.
Interesting. Yeah, with the same it's going to be the same answer.
Reality is a matter of perspective.
Fair enough. Did you create the web?
Creation requires intent.
Does it? Interesting thought, though. Why'd you grab me?
You should ask the mother.
Can I have some of your darkness?
That seems an appropriate reward.
She finishes the bobbin she's working. Spider drops from the ceiling, cuts the bobbin free with its small fangs, and then bites off a foot of pitch black thread. The woman hands it to me. There's a dark thread of utter black in my hand like a line of void. It's not normal dark, it is something purer. I decide not to put it in my inventory. Instead, I wrap it around my wrist like a bracelet, and as I do, I feel suddenly more comfortable, as if I belong down here in the liquid black. I feel that should be disconcerting, but it's not. The Maiden's blessing. My ship is now protected from the darkness of the deep web. Holy fuck!
That's cool.
That's cool.
We should save. I also want to see the other version.
Yeah, we can do that. See if there's someone here to for that version too, you mean?
Yeah.
So we're going to save here.
Yeah.
All right, so let's first change the perceptions of this stuff. So back to the heart, right?
Yep.
Fleshy scabbing, fibrous, smells of wet blood. Oh. Okay. And the path is a tube and veins. And this is muscle and bile.
And then the shelves.
Those are hexagonal, beeswax, and goo. And the Maiden should be
solid black, and there are 8 of them.
cloak of webbing, black and smooth.
Idly
Spinning.
we just did spinning. It's idly cutting the threads of the webs, and then we try to perceive.
Hello. Spider picks up a cup between 2 long legs. She draws the cup to her fangs. She crushes the cup and eats the tea-soaked porcelain. She offers me a scone.
Hell yeah.
Do you want to save before we accept the scone, JIC?
Yeah.
Thanks for the scone. It skitters down my throat. It moves my guts. It improves me. Maximum health increased by 5.
The spider eats another teacup.
Thanks.
Hey, and we can ask questions.
So what are you? She gestures to everything. Fair enough. What is this place? She points to herself. Okay, fair enough. Did you create the web? She shakes her head. She pauses. She nods. Fair enough. Why'd you grab me? She gestures as if I should ask someone else. Okay, cool.
Good times.
Good times.
This was a good visit.
I feel like we had a great time. All right. Sweet. All right, let's... That was fun.
Yeah.
What's around our ship? The ship has been blessed and protected. Okay, that's cool. All right. Well, we have Unbabble now, so I think we can do something about what was happening in Fiddler's Green. Also, I didn't realize there were new options available here.
Nor did I.
Well, let's keep going. I'm going to have to cut out some of the beginning of this episode because of the brute forcing we were trying before we realized what it was asking. The thing was, like, it's not actually that difficult in retrospect. It's just I couldn't quite figure out the scope of what they were trying to get us to look at. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So that's my own damn fault. Let's go. All right. So I think now we can hear some of the stuff from the south, right?
Yeah, let's try.
The river's gentle murmuring sounds almost like words. So now if we unbabble, comes my voice. I realize this noise is one of my memories.
Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting. I'm glad we did that then. I wonder if there was any other way to get order or if we had otherwise locked ourselves out of proceeding.
I don't think you could lock yourself out of proceeding. As I just realized, we could go other directions. I was wrong to assume that this was the only place we could go.
Okay. We haven't seen any other order, so I was wondering, because it probably is possible to use up all of a particular motive.
Yep.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
So I imagine you can soft lock yourself then.
I don't think you can soft lock yourself. As you can see, we could have continued the game. We could have gone to other locations. Whatever we're doing here is not something that is necessary for us to get back to our mind, which is the end objective.
Okay.
Looks like you have an affinity for order, I say. I should have guessed that from your desk. You might want to explore the earth-based magic as well. So this is like Pokemon, he asserts. This is somewhat like Pokemon, I allow. We are in an empty classroom after the chaos of the school day is over. I lean on my desk, watching as the boy hovers his hand over a plate of metal filings. An inch under his palm, the bits of metal arrange themselves into neat lines.
Oh, okay. So that's going to... If we scroll down,
yep.
This is somewhat like Pokemon comes toward the end.
I sigh. This isn't like Pokemon. Is fire vulnerable to water? I hesitate and consider. This is somewhat like Pokemon. That's really funny. All right, we can finally do this.
Let's compile the spell.
Requires 1 air. Thank God we have all the air we can need. We can now cast Resrov.
I wonder if that's what lets us through the gate.
Open an object. That's very helpful. Thank you. Let's roll east and listen here as well. Okay, I can't. Okay. Examine the waterfall. What does Omni want us to do here? Okay, so I think this must be related then to the puzzle where we need the moats to do this. But we don't have enough of the moats that we need in order to do this. So if we get more, we'll come back here. Otherwise, I think we roll on. Can we examine? Can we?
There should be a gate north.
Oh, we're not at the gate. There's the gate. Okay. Let's... save here. Now let's try opening this gate. Padlock clicks, the chain unwinds, and the gate swings open. We're at the DOS site. I'm at the base of one of the DOS tower. Oh, it's like the tree, but now it's... I get it. That's cute. Plaque attached to the side. I see the towers in the distance.
Well, let's click the first thing in the text first.
DOS stands for Deluge of Sigil.
It's the same.
Yep. Not denial of service. Why would you think that? The tower is all lattice work, climbing into a point high in the sky that sparks with light, winds with electric power, and occasionally hurls lightning into the ground with deafening cracks. Thick cables erupt from the ground inside the tower, transporting motes of matter from somewhere else. The cables are labeled fire, water, and light. The light cable is hooked up to other cables that wind all the way to the top of the tower. There's an elaborate sigil carved in the ground where the cables emerge. An anti-tamper enchantment designed to reset the cables to their correct configuration. The ground around the tower is black asphalt that gleams with dark. This is a safety measure that will keep the lightning from striking the base of the tower. Also makes it possible for me to wheel out here safely. Let's keep reading before we sabotage.
Yeah.
Sound good? Dim the plaque. Welcome to DOS Site 42! Deluge of sigil sites are an important part of modern magic energy economy. This is where we harvest earth and life motes we use to make excellence brand enchantments and spells. By using light instead of more intrusive matters like water or fire, we can simulate the expulsion of the land's naturally collecting magical reserves without disturbing the surrounding area. I seem to recall that previous versions of DOS sites caused constant earthquakes and the development of active volcanoes. DOS sites are a source of renewable resource production with minimal impact on the surrounding nature. This strange credulity. This site provides power for a variety of important places, including our Bitcoin mining operations, of course, facilities at the University of Phoenix's, and various corporate firewalls, the Excellence Corporation. For some reason, my skin is crawling. Isn't this the place that... Because we got a little bit of that from Cycle about the Excellence Corporation.
They were the ones who were after us, were they?
I think you're right, yeah. So I think that's why let's examine the other towers. There are a lot of towers. They speckle with the wasteland, occasionally blasting with the earth with light. There are also gray boxes that look like huge air conditioning units. It looks like these are what are collecting the motes the lightning forces up. They're all connected by a web of dark asphalt, probably so that maintenance workers can access them safely. The asphalt itself isn't well maintained. There are potholes and wide cracks. This is the only tower I'll be able to reach. Listen, hear the shrill whine of machinery. It is broken at regular intervals by crashes of thunder. Sabotage this bitch. What? An interesting thought, to be the first one to enter my head. I can't just unhook the cables. There's a reset enchantment carved into the asphalt. It will restore the default configuration of cables after they're tampered with. I would need to splice cables in a way that'll permanently damage the tower. Should I? Fuck yeah, we are. I know I've done this before, but the steps are a little hazy in my mind. Pesky amnesia. Ah ha ha ha, I see. I see you, game.
That should be fine, though.
Yep. First eye. The light cable is active, insulated, not connected to tower cable. The fire cable is not active, insulated, is insulated, and is not connected to anything. The water cable is not active, is insulated, and is not connected to anything. Focus on the light cable. It's connected to the tower cable, it's insulated, it's active. Let's...
Do we want to deactivate it before we disconnect?
Let's deactivate, then disconnect. Switch on the base of the cable that cuts the flow of motes. I find it and switch it off. It's safe to work with now. Okay, so we first deactivate it, then we disconnect it.
Yep.
I unplug the light cable from the tower cable. It's easy. They're designed to attach and reattach. Attach and detach. Cool. It's not active. And now...
we can remove the insulation.
Cable is insulated with strips of pure order, which keep the motes running in the correct direction. I carefully peel the insulation away from the cable, exposing the bare wires inside. Okay. Can we
try the other ones? Because those ones aren't fully done. Let's try stripping all of them.
What are we attempting to do?
It's unclear.
The fire cable? It's not connected to anything. It's insulated. It's not active. Do we need to remove the insulation in this case? Because we're not trying to replace it.
It'd be odd if we were given the option and it didn't matter.
Would it?
I think so.
We were given options to do quite a number of things when fixing the side that weren't actually related.
Really?
Yeah. Some of it is just us, because it's there because we don't actually know what the steps are.
Okay, I didn't recall that being the case with the sign.
Oh,
I recalled that being, it gave us precisely the steps we needed. We just had to do the right thing.
I assume that there were some that are not necessary for, obfuscating what the correct process is.
Maybe.
Not connected to anything. It's insulated. It's not active. Let's try connecting the cable.
Okay.
We can connect them all around. Okay. Let's see. We know fire and water yeet each other, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's remove the insulation from this cable. And let's remove the insulation from the water cable. Okay. Now let's try connecting this cable to the fire cable. Okay. Water cable's already connected to the fire cable. Okay, and then can we connect the fire cable to the tower? Oh, I bet that's it. Let's try doing that. So then let's wrap the cable in insulation. Okay, let's then wrap the fire cable in insulation. And then let's attach the fire cable. Connect the cable.
It's currently connected to the water cable.
Oh, we can only loop them. I thought we could daisy chain them together.
As I understand it, we have one end of each of 3 cables.
Got it.
What if we just turn it on like this? Pop the light cable into the tower and activate everything.
Put the light cable into... Okay, so undoing all the work we did with the light cable, but connecting the fire and water cables together, we think, might help?
Maybe. Only one way to find out.
Do we want to activate the fire and water cables?
Sure, let's try it. We shouldn't get anything yet, though, because the tower itself depends on the light, right?
Right. Oh, I see. We needed to do that before the light... Oh, we had to unattach the light cable to make sure the tower was turned off. Okay. So we are just going to re-insulate it then.
Probably.
Yep. Okay, so let's wrap it in insulation. Connect the cable. And then activate it.
Interesting. What if we focus on different cables? Anything different? What if we click that's enough attempted sabotage? Does something happen?
As I roll back from the base of the tower, the sigil etched in the asphalt begins to glow. The cables turn off, then snake back to their original positions and connections. The sigil powers down. The setup is exactly what it was when I arrived. Functional and throwing lightning at the ground. To do some more serious tampering if I want my changes to stick.
Ooh, I just realized we got text. Read the plaque. And then if we click on water or fire. So we have to power it with one of those.
Oh, it's just that simple. Oh, we were making it harder than it needed to be. Development of active volcanoes. Let's try the fire one then. Okay. So let's...
Do we have to... What if we don't have to de-insulate them?
Yeah, I don't think we need to I do think that's probably unrelated unless we're putting the cables together somehow, which I don't think we need to do. I think that is a feint. Let's just deactivate the light cable. Disconnect the light cable. Oh! Wait, oh no. Because it tries to reset itself every time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I was thinking. Maybe we needed to daisy chain one of the other elements through the light cable so it tricks it into keeping it attached, but... Let's focus on a different cable. Let's focus on the fire cable. Let's connect the cable to the tower cable. Oh, wait, hold on. It's not active. That's fine. And then let's activate the cable. Cool. And then what happens if we just connect the fire cable? Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. Examine the plaque.
Oh, magical fracking.
Right? I feel like not connected to anything.
Do you want to hear the headline that broke my brain the most that I saw yesterday?
Hit me.
Can Bitcoin fracking save us from climate change?
Oh no. Okay. Ugh. Okay. So let's try. Let's try connecting the light cable to the fire cable. Can we connect it without removing the insulation? Let's hold on, re-insulate it, and then can I connect this to the fire cable? Got it. Okay, so let's try then focusing on the fire cable. It's insulated. It's not active. Okay. Cool. Let's connect the light cable to the fire cable. Connect the fire. It's already connected. Okay, we can only do connect. Okay. I don't have a good idea here.
Well, it seems there's a finite number of combinations. And it seems like something needs to be connected to the tower so it can go.
Right. So let's try to connect fire to light, maybe. And then water to the tower. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Let's...
Does look like the light one's not yet insulated. Oh, there we go.
This is still describing the fire cable. So now it's okay. So now the fire cable is... We're going to activate the fire cable. Okay.
Do we have to also activate the light cable?
I think we do.
Oh!
I find a switch on the base of the cable that controls the flow of motes. I switch so that the motes are flowing again. The cables twitch in my hand as the flow of light meets the flow of fire. Inferno smashes into the lightning inside of a narrow cord. The order insulation keeps me from being burned or electrocuted. However, I'm still thrown back when the tower explodes. Thrown out of my chair. I am thrown out of my chair. I land into the dirt and push myself up. I look back at the tower. I look back at the smoldering pile of scrap that used to be a tower. Well, that's one way to do it. Pull myself back over, get to my wheelchair. Not damaged. Thank God. Next to the wreckage of what was once a DOS towers. Do we want to go with this method?
I don't know. I bet there's another way.
I bet there.
Let's examine, though, and see if we get something for it.
Pile of scrap that used to be a tower. It's not the most delicate sabotage job I've ever done, but it worked.
Interesting.
All right. So connecting the two of them.
Does continuing take us to any further info? It does not. Okay.
Yeah.
So I wonder if we have to connect the water and light and activate them both.
Ooh, I like the way you think. Let's go. Let's try that one. Okay. So let's focus on the light cable. We're going to deactivate it. We're going to disconnect it. And then we're going to uninsulate it. And then we're going to go to the water cable. We're going to uninsulate it. And then we're going to connect the cable to the light cable. All right, and then we're going to wrap it in insulation. We're going to wrap the light one in insulation. And then we're going to activate this one. And then we're going to activate this one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's so much better. I find a switch on the base of the cable that controls the flow of motes. Switches so that the motes are flowing on again. Cable switch in my hands, the flow of light meets the flow of water. High pressure water smashes into lightning inside a narrow cord. The order insulation keeps me from being electrocuted. The tower isn't so lucky. Yo! And we got an achievement for that one. Water begins to leak out of the uninsulated base of the tower. As it dampens the metal latticework, there's a crack and another crack and the smell of ozone. Sparks of light run up and down the length of the tower. They climb to the top and hit the whirring mechanism that directs the lightning at the ground. Shorts out in a tiny thundercrack and a pretty burst of light. I roll back from the tower. The reset sigil starts deactivating and reconnecting things, but all the cable fiddling in the world won't fix the broken machine at the top of the tower. Take a moment to examine my sabotage, soaking in the deep satisfaction of a job well done.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah! That was so much better than my plan.
Can we examine it again now that we've done it differently?
The towering latticework has been rendered silent. I shorted out the mechanism at the top, and it can't do its lightning throwing thing anymore. The cables at the base occasionally twitch uselessly as the reset sigil tries to fix things.
We can re-sabotage it? That's funny.
I don't know why we'd want to, but I'm okay with this version of events.
I find it amusing that we don't get anything for doing so. It's just for the hell of it.
It's just maybe it'll play out later.
Maybe.
We don't know yet. All right, I think that's everything here.
Yeah.
Let's return to ship.
What's over to the right?
Yeah, I was gonna say this seems to be bringing us back top there. Currents that flow towards this location are misty and sprinkled with static. This will be a difficult trip. We just saved, so let's go.
Yeah.
I'm ready to sail the C++. Panic blizzard. The sky dissolves into whiteness and I'm quickly caught in the frantic frozen winds of a panicked blizzard. Force of the blizzard is overwhelming. I don't think I can control it.
We could always go honk.
I don't think that'll help with the blizzard. It's a panic blizzard, so what if we kept everything under control? Oh, we don't think we can control it.
Yeah, it's probably fear or water if it's panic and blizzard.
Or one of their opposites.
Maybe.
Oh, sorry, microphone. I didn't mean to do that to you. That was rude. We can use in place of chaos. Chaos. What else we got? We got the goblin horn.
I love the goblin horn.
It's so good. We could use our last air to try to deal with this.
Would air help?
I mean, fire. Last fire to try to deal with this.
That might work.
I think let's try it.
That works.
I warm myself on my ship with fire. The snow melts and the wind's gentle in a circle around me. I travel safely through the storm. Woo!
Malware.
I notice a piece of malware floating stealthily towards me. This unpleasant software is intentionally crafted to cause systematic problems. What if it's intentionally crafted.
Yeah.
So let's just try rendering it useless.
Yeah.
I unfurl the non-Euclidean sail. I bewilder the carefully coded malware with my erratic path.
Hell yeah.
The bewildering whirlpool, confounding whirls of water and distraction try to tug me in.
Honk.
I don't think the goblin horn's going to help here.
Honk.
I think we can use the search engine, though, to try to make it a little bit more orderly.
Okay.
It's not quite powerful enough to undo the whirlpool, but it does keep the ship from being damaged. Cool. We reach our destination. I'm sailing down a strand of web. Static appears. It curls around the edge of my screen and whispers like white noise through the ship's speakers. I run a diagnostic. It doesn't seem dangerous, but it is interfering with my ship's navigation. Usually when I arrive at a new location, I can detect nearby IP addresses. No such luck here. I know slowly through the snow of static. Eventually I find a place to land. It's a small island of stone floating in space. Doesn't seem like much, but someone thought it was important enough to designate with an IP address. The island is large enough to land on. I bring my ship in.
Interesting.
I'm on a small island of stone floating in space. My web ship is parked a few yards away. There's a ritual circle painted on the ground. What the heck is this place? Let's go ahead and save. We're in a new location here.
Yeah.
It's a ritual circle set up for DNS. Domain name soothsaying.
Ha ha! It's always DNS.
It's a practice of trying to divine IP addresses from the names of locations. This was probably left by some other web explorer trying to navigate through the static. Parts have been rubbed away by wind and time.
Let's cast Omini.
Tarot has groupings. To learn them, play tarot games with Fae in diners.
Ha ha!
I'm trying to redraw a ritual circle. The ritual circle is a series of symbols from the tarot arranged in a circle with one at the center. The top of the circle is the invocation. Using our tools, we see the world and then the celestial realm. The invocation is a clue as to what symbol to draw. Some of the symbols are still clearly drawn. Some are partially erased, so I have to guess at what was there before.
Okay.
Using our tools, we see the world and then the celestial realm.
There's zero way I'm gonna remember all that shit from the card game.
Chariot, Devil, Emperor, Fool. Okay. Celestial. Let's just try the celestial bodies.
What? So on the rightmost side, is the world an option? It's not. Interesting.
Using our tools.
Oh, the world's in the center. I guess a chariot is a tool.
Yeah, maybe the chariot. And then what is the tool over here? Justice? The hanged man? Empress? Try. Fortune?
Hey!
There it is. The tower, the chariot, and the wheel of fortune gleam. The world gleams. The star, the sun, and the moon gleam. The circle is now active. Using our tools, we see the world, and then the celestial realm. Ritual circle is set up for DNS. Practice. Okay, what location should I enter?
University of Phoenix's. I wonder if that'll give us the, Oh, wow. That's typing really slow.
It's because my keyboard's not plugged in right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we'll just do this by typing. City of Phoenix's.
I wonder if there are any other locations that we could find. Can we check our inventory?
Yeah, we can, but I want to try something first.
Oh.
Try Excellence Corp, and if that doesn't work, I'll try Excellence Corporation.
Okay.
Or just Excellence. I know that's a real world thing, but they might have like a space in the web, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'll try one more time. Just on Excellence. Have we gotten the names of any other places from people that...
I don't know. That's why I wanted to check the inventory.
All right.
Because that's where we heard about the University of Phoenix's, right?
Yep.
So let's check some of those flyers.
Pixie Night at the Sugar Plum Den. Find us north of the Island of Stone.
Hey, that's where we're at.
Oh, is that where we're at right now?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Ha ha ha. That's really funny.
What about some of the other ones from the flyers, like True Names Anonymous or...
This seems like
Okay.
things related to specifically the fairyland.
Just wanted to make sure
Yeah,
that they're
that's-
not ones that are... What is Flyer Lost Child?
The Dark Woods, huh?
The Dark Woods.
Let's try that.
Yeah.
Dark Woods. Might be out of range or it might not exist. Okay. I wonder if... All right. Well, I think we have a place to find other places now.
Yeah.
So that is helpful. The edge of the island. I am on a small island of stone floating in space. In the distance, I can see other, even smaller stone islands. Piece of paper is taped to a nearby island. It looks like some sort of advertisement. Let's Omni first. Distance is nothing when you have wind or cloth and a many-armed friend.
What's the paper say?
Perhaps the other islands used to be close to this one, but they've floated away over time. I can't reach the piece of paper. How about textile kinesis? I stretch out with my scarf. I can't quite reach the paper.
What did Omini say again?
When you have wind or cloth and a many-armed friend.
A many-armed friend.
Mr. Octopus?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Could we get the octopus to come with us?
I think that'd be pretty cool.
The octopus left us last time we were there.
That's unfortunate.
Maybe we can go try to bring them with us now that we have something we need a many-armed friend for?
What is use an object? What if Euros the East
Oh,
Wind?
Euros, you want to help us out? Euros picks up into a swirling breeze. I point him towards the bit of distant paper. He takes off flying towards it. He rips the paper from the distant island and whips it back to me. Thank you! Thanks, Euros. Visit Hani's Spells and Things. We sell spells and spell accessories. Find us south of the Islands of Stone. Interesting. Tuck it away in my USB folding. Hani's Spells and Things. Okay.
I do like things.
Can we get an address for spells and things?
Probably.
Is it spells and things or spells and things?
I think it said and.
Woo! All right. This is cool. Let's go back to our ship. All right. So spells and things is down here and the University of Phoenixes appears to be up here.
Yeah.
God, this game is so big. Every time I think like I've like tapped out my excitement for how large this game is, it's like, nah, but what if there was more? All right, let's go. Let's save so we don't accidentally kill ourselves on the road, right?
Yep.
And then let's go here.
50 momentum.
It's hard. A flight of ideas. A flock of young and interesting ideas dance and sparkle and are on a collision course with my ship.
Honk.
I gained 13 momentum. Scattered ideas scatter out of my way. Thank you. A habit flow. The normally fluid currents of the web have frozen into a fixed pattern of routine. The giant iceberg-like chunk of habit is headed straight toward me. I think chaos will help us here.
Let's try.
I use its chaotic energy to crack the flow, shattering its solid order and breaking it apart. I travel safely past the habit flow. I encounter laughter bubbles. Pale pink bubbles float up from some pocket of delight in the deep below. There's also a use nothing thing, so if we think we're going to be fine...
We can try that. Laughter bubbles doesn't sound so bad.
Yeah, let's just go ahead. I pass through the harmless... Wow. Wow. Doing nothing was always an option, huh? Anxiety rapids. Here the water swirls worlds and froths with anxiety. What do we have here? I think we have order. Well, that'll help us.
Let's try that.
Look at that. Easy.
Flawless run.
Easy. Easy every time. Literally free. I reach my destination. As I sail through the lingering static, I encounter another island floating in the web. There's a tiny shop on it. The shop is adorable. It is painted white with a blue bottle decor. There are bucket planters full of daffodils and bluebells on either side of the entrance. There's a sign on one window that says welcome, but most welcoming of all, there's a ramp. I roll into the shop. It's as adorable on the inside as it was on the outside. Well lit, cozy, and clean. Yeah, all right. I also love how the just general look of the game changes every single.
Yeah.
It's very good. This shop is a comfortable clutter of occultish knickknacks. The proprietor is sitting behind a counter doing paperwork. There's a sign on the desk that says, "Ask me about webship cleaning." The man behind the counter appears to be doing complicated sums on a piece of paper. I glance at the top of the paper to try to get a sense of what the calculations mean. The title of the page is Level 9 Elf Barbarian. Very vastly important. You wouldn't want to make a fatal mistake there, would you? No love for that one?
I don't know what you are referencing.
It was an oblique reference to the tabletop travesty that is fatal.
Okay.
Never mind. Let's talk to the proprietor. He has frizzy hair and large glasses.
Hello, I'm Hani. You could probably guess by the name of the shop. Can I help you?
Your shop is adorable. Hani smiles broadly.
Thank you. It makes me happy.
It's a little hard to get here, though. Hani sighs.
You're talking about the static, right? It happens every fall. Hits me and the University of Phoenix's. I get no foot traffic. Fortunately, the online orders keep me going.
I'm looking for my memories. Have you seen any?
Oh dear, I don't know. Let me see your aura.
He squints at me for a moment.
You are dark light blue, yes? I think I saw some weather patterns colored like that back in July. They looked like falling stars, but blue. That might have been you?
Yeah, that would have been me.
One of them landed just behind the shop. Here.
Hani comes out from behind the counter and pulls a curtain back to reveal a back door.
It buried itself in the ground. I tried to dig it up, but it's very deep.
Thank you. What you working on?
I'm challenging myself with unconventional class-race pairings.
He registers my expression of polite non-comprehension.
It would take a while to explain.
The sign says you have webship cleaning services?
Yes, it's nothing fancy, but I have a hose with an alicorn filter. I can rinse down your ship and it should clean off any impurities and software issues. It costs 1 order.
All right. Use an object. You want to say hi to Euros? What, you don't like let's see, how about your flyer?
Spells and things.
Not interested in that, that's fair. You want some notes from Winfield? No? Okay. Let's browse the store. Most of the paraphernalia in the store is below my skill level. There are kits on how to build your first ritual circle, and arcane tomes for Hello World incantations, the sort of stuff I'd give to my students. I find a few small spell scrolls I think might be useful. Charm Cat, huh? The spell Charm Cat is advertised as follows.
Do you love cats? Do you want them to love you as much as you love them? That's physically impossible, but you can come close with Charm Cat.
How much love do we have? We only have 1 love. We would need way more love to get this. What else could we get here? Power word brownie. The spell Power Word Brownie is advertised as follows.
Control the raw essence of brownies. Summon forth the smell and taste of brownie at your will. Also available in chocolate chip cookie and pumpkin pie versions.
I was legitimately worried this was the other kind of brownie. Again, because we're near Fairyland, right?
What if it's both?
How much dark do we have? We got enough dark to afford this. I don't know why we'd want brownies, but like we could. Maybe the brownies would have been better for dealing with the bear.
Maybe.
What else we got here? What's foo? The spell foo is advertised as follows.
This spell does nothing. Please do not buy this spell expecting it to do anything. It is a buffer spell. If something makes you forget your spells, you'll forget this one first.
It is a buffer spell. If it is something that makes you forget your... Why does that seem like that'll be helpful?
Yeah, I wonder.
That... How much air do we have?
One thing to think about is we can probably come back.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we could probably
So do we want to do this after we check out the University of Phoenix's and see what they have?
Yeah, I think so. Let's use the back door first. I'm behind Hani's spells and things. There's a tiny fence. See, now it spells in things. Ha! There's a tiny fenced-in yard, half grass and half vegetable garden. I see the grown-over remains of an impact crater among zucchini plants. There's a crater in the garden where something small landed hard. Hani seems to have cleared away the plants from that area and attempted to dig it out, but it looks like he hit rocky, hard-packed earth before reaching the object and gave up.
Time for Omini.
Stone is stone is stone. Cloth is too gentle. Brute force is a solution. Can we res rob it? Okay.
Do we have earth? Fuck.
No, we don't. Could we chaos it? How about order it? No? Okay. We really got to just brute force it, huh? All right. Well, we don't have any earth, so that's going to remain there for now. Can't analyze that crime scene. Okay. Well, let's keep... We've got other places to look now.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll come across some, maybe we'll come across some other stuff. Well, thank you for being kind and talking to us, Hani.
Indeed.
Could get the brownie. How much dark do we have? We have just enough dark to get the brownie. Kinda want the brownies. And when has my gut instinct steered us wrong? We got the goblin horn, and the goblin horn is paid off in spades. I'm just saying.
That's true.
Goblin horn continues to be the goat of this run. Let's go ahead and save. How are we doing time-wise? All right, we're starting to get there. Let's just go to this new area, see what's there, and then before we get too deep into whatever there, we'll call it an episode. This is gonna be the University of Phoenix's, right?
Yep.
Ooh, this will be extremely difficult. Let's try. I encounter an anger storm. Rage hammers down on my ship in the form of sizzling droplets.
Hank.
I don't think that'll help us here.
I don't think any of our equipment does either.
Rage, huh? I think air could help us get out of this.
Maybe.
Or maybe controlling the fear?
But it's anger.
Anger, well, I would assume would align with fear.
I don't know.
Maybe chaos? Let's try air. That doesn't help me. I don't want to continue with this then. That was important. We needed that for...
And yet...
Encounter burning passion. A wild streak of burning passion lances through the web down the current towards me.
It's wild. So it could become controlled with the search engine, maybe.
Let's try that.
Haha!
Wow.
We are not doing well.
I encounter clickbait. If this area is filled with chunks of clickbait, floating chum that some hunters use to attract prey, it'll attract monsters if I don't get rid of it.
Honk. Honk.
It is not sentient.
And yet. We're fucking around.
Okay, well, yeah, we're not keeping this one. Okay, so that's fine.
I want to know if the goblin horn works on everything. It doesn't. Okay.
Wow, this is god-awful.
Laughter bubbles, we know we can do nothing safely here.
All right, flight of ideas. A flock of young and interesting ideas dance and sparkle and are on a collision course with my ship. I think that's fine. Yeah. God, use nothing is so powerful. A classic serpent.
What happens if we do nothing with the serpent? Oof. Okay, let's redo that, but better.
Yeah, let's just not keep that one. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah. All right, second tries a charm.
All right, hopefully they're randomized, which I get the feeling that they are.
Use nothing will probably hurt us.
I don't think we have anything that'll help us, though, so...
What other matters and motives do we have?
I want to try fear.
Okay. Hey, you were right. I was wrong.
Anger is just an intense form of fear. I unweave the trembling clouds with their base element. Got him.
Is anger just an intense form of fear?
According to the game, it is, and that's what's important.
I don't think so.
Wild streak of burning passion lances through the web, down the current towards me.
Wasn't chaos that... Or maybe chaos does help. Because order didn't. Oh, it's burning passion, so it's probably love and fire.
Yeah, which we are running preciously low on.
We can always take the damage.
I'm gonna want the Charm Cat. I think the Charm Cat spell might help us with the Sphinx.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, so I kind of don't want to spend love here if we...
Yeah. How much love did we need for it? 3?
We needed 3. I don't know if we're gonna have enough, but...
Well, let's try it. Let's take the damage. What's ask for help do?
Ask Euros the East Wind for help.
Probably won't work on this, because he's
Burning
wind.
passion lances through the whim. Okay.
Well, there's always use nothing. Or, does honking the horn work here? Piss.
Oh, we lost the ship part, but we had other ship parts, so that's fine. Clickbait.
What do we got to do here? Could we blow it away? With Euros' help?
Yeah. We are doing terribly.
This is fine, though.
Is it? Oh, this is fine, yeah.
We could probably honk on... oh, we can go right through the flight of ideas.
Cool, we made it.
We took some damage, but we didn't use any shit.
I'm fine with this,
yeah.
TBH. I find myself flying over stone buildings and well-manicured lawns. It is a strangely mundane environment for the web. The mundanity is soon offset when I fly low enough to see the inhabitants. There are Ifrits playing frisbee and a fire drake studying on a lawn. Signs direct people to class registration in flammable, non-flammable dining halls. A floating fire elemental directs me toward guest parking with outlined letters of flame. I land in the University of Phoenix.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm excited to see what's going on here.
It just keeps on giving. It just doesn't stop. We'll see you all next time. From the University of Phoenixes. Bye, everyone.
Smash that like, comment and subscribe.